All right, welcome to Tunesday Tuesday, episode number 79, featuring sibling duo Juna and Joey for the very first time here on Tunesday Tuesday, presented by the Boston Chris Show. I am your host, Boston Chris. Crazy that they would make me be the host of a show named after me. It's pretty cool. It's a cool gig if you can get it. Let me tell you guys a little bit more about my guests tonight. We are so excited to have them here. Juna and Joey are a singer-songwriter, brother-sister country duo. The duo's popularity exploded organically by posting covers on YouTube with almost 8.5 million collective views and a viral TikTok of 10 million views. In 2022, they achieved Instagram's Best Covers of the Year distinction with Juna's rendition of iconic holiday standard All I Want for Christmas Is You, originally by Mariah Carey. They are officially influencers. June, at 18, is an attractive and charismatic singer-songwriter with the confidence of a seasoned pro. She is a multi-instrumentalist and vocalist in the band. Joey, at 20, is also a singer-songwriter with heartthrob looks and power baritone vocals. He is also a multi-instrumentalist with the band. The duo's harmonies resonate with the familiar perfection that only exists by their natural bond. Juna and Joey are currently producing their second EP in Nashville, following the remarkable success of their first and self-titled EP. Highlights included the single Something Good to Miss, which charted in the top 40s at radio and playlisted on many Spotify, Apple, and Pandora playlists, and earned a place on Spotify's Top 100 Artists of 2021. Followed by their power ballad, Till Your Heart Breaks, which also charted Billboard Indicator, Music Row, College Radio, and the national and regional chart in the UK, and number one on UK's Hot Disc. BBC East said, "I'm adding this. Love this song." Juna and Joey co-write with hit songwriters in Nashville, New York City, and LA. The press also has taken notice of this talented duo. From Forbes, exec said, perhaps the most endearing act to break into the country space today. Hollywood Life, Celeb Mix, Broadway World, and Fox, NBC to CBS. Please follow Juna and Joey to learn more. We are so excited to have Juna and Joey here for the first time ever on the Boston Chris Show via Tunesday Tuesday. Let's get into it with the young brother-sister duo right now. Juna and Joey, hello. Welcome to the show.
What's
Hey,
going on?
thanks so much for having us.
Man, I am so stoked to chat with y'all. First of all, where are y'all from?
We're from West Palm Beach, Florida, and now currently living in Nashville.
Yeah, making the dream of it, right?
Yeah, we're excited to be here in this beautiful city.
So I got to say, obviously we're going to be chatting about the brand new single, which is called Stop Thinking, and the reason why y'all are here. But I want to learn a little bit more about y'all, if that's cool. And first of all, you guys are brother and sister, right?
Yes.
And I've been doing this for several years and still not at each other's throats yet. I still haven't quit.
No, we just keep on grinding.
So how's that work when you guys are when you're being siblings, like just being typical siblings, not getting along? Does that translate to writing songs and performance and recording and all that stuff as well?
That's honestly like the only thing that we like pretty much argue about is like
Is
music.
writing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
because
way this song should go or that way.
we have a very strong creative opinions, and we're both Italian, so writing rooms can get a little loud sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's in our nature, you know.
And I think that familial bond probably really helps with harmonies and coming together vocally and things like that as well, right? Like, how does that help
yeah,
as a benefit for y'all?
Definitely, it definitely has its major perks that outweigh the sibling, stereotype.
Right.
Our harmonies they blend so easily, which I actually learned. Fun fact, I learned from somebody that said sibling harmonies sound so tight and together because of our like bone structure is very similar, which is kind of crazy to think about. I know that's really interesting. So, yeah, that's kind of an interesting fact, and it's really great because we're always together, and we just write, sing, play, and we live together. So
I love the fact that you guys are both obviously harmony singers, but you also take lead on all of these songs, and it goes back and forth. How are you guys deciding who's taking lead vocals on a song, or how when it means like it needs to be a duet in a certain song as well?
Yeah, it really depends on like what the song is about, but like at the same time we'll do kind of like from the girl's perspective, from the guy's perspective. I'll sing a verse or she'll sing a verse, and then on the chorus is usually when the harmonies come in. But we'll add a little like kind of background stuff during the
Yeah.
verse. But it just depends on the vibe and like what we're feeling at that moment.
Yeah, I think that's another interesting plus about us as a duo is that we have those perspectives and we can kind of play off of those in our originals, right? From a woman's perspective and then males, and then have the opportunity to sing together sometimes and really embellish on those harmonies.
It's an incredibly deep toolbox that you guys have, right? Because
Yeah,
you can come at a song from multiple directions, and
definitely.
that even as a brand, right? Like your fans are not going to know what's going to come. Is it going to be a female lead? Is it going to be a male lead? Like
Yeah.
keeps them on their toes, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what we love to just put out different things all the time. We don't really like to put ourselves in a box, like even with writing or producing, recording. We kind of just like to do whatever feels right, just give them something that comes from the heart.
Yeah, but well, man, what an incredibly deep toolbox to have there from a writing standpoint, from a stage standpoint. Are you guys touring quite a bit as well, or?
Yeah, we've done a lot of tours in the past. We went overseas actually, and we did a tour in the UK. We went to England, Scotland, and Wales. We did a school tour, and then we also opened up for an artist named Twinny. We did during the schools we did a speech on anti-bullying and mental health, and then we did like a little concert. And sometimes in some of the schools it was the kids' first concert that they've ever seen.
Yeah.
So it was really inspiring for us to connect with them through music and also just through, being around the same age, being kids like them and just reaching out to them and giving that sort of speech and giving them like encouragement and advice, and it was really heartwarming. It was
Well, that's
awesome.
a big thing because now you're the answer to a question for that kid, right? Who was your first concert?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've also done a couple radio tours. We love doing radio tours because radio makes a lot of artists still. It's
Yeah.
still happening. So we love,
Yeah,
get merch from. We usually do. One of our favorites was Froggy 101. We won a wedding. We performed for a random wedding that was won on the radio.
That's what's
So
up.
that was pretty cool.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through all of Southern and Northern California, up and down the coast, and did a radio tour there, which was
Up and down the coast.
it was just so awful to be in California.
Awful. Yeah.
It was terrible. We hated it.
I bet you it was really bad in the UK too, right? Wink, wink.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it was horrible.
I bet. Man, I love how you're talking about radio tours and terrestrial radio because honestly, you guys are, you guys are influencers. You guys are making a name for yourself and have made a name for yourself on social media, which I think obviously is important for social growth and musical growth and stuff like that in our day and age. Talk about that, kind of making cover music, being known for cover music on Instagram and TikTok and places like that, kind of the strategy behind what you're putting out and stuff like that socially.
Yeah, when we first started out, we started on YouTube. We were, finding the most popular covers, like that were just being played, and we would release them every week. And we were getting like a bunch of followers like every single day. And then now TikTok and Instagram have really like kind of,
Taken off.
taken over.
Yeah.
So, and then TikTok Live, that's a lot of people get found from there. So it's just being able to adapt to different social medias. It's all, just kind of a thing where you have to stay consistent. So we just try to post as much as we can and go live as much as we can.
Is that part of your day-to-day strategy now, like finding short-form content to feed the socials?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it was so funny because just a couple years ago when we were posting on YouTube, it was like we would record the song in the studio, then we would master it, and then we would film it, and then we would edit it, and then post it. And it was like sometimes a week or 2 weeks of just with one video that was like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And now it's like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Just getting those short, quick videos out there. So it's so different, the types of content that has just changed, like evolved over the years that we've adapted to.
What do you think it was about those early covers on YouTube that got you guys that kind of notice?
I think it was because of the songs we chose. They were just number one trending songs, and then we would kind of put a twist on it. And
Yeah, we filmed those songs in our foyer.
yeah,
And
in our house.
we have like a grand piano that we used for
Yeah.
one of the songs was "Someone You Loved," which was different because we were doing a lot of country, and then we would throw in some pop songs here and there. But the song has like, I'd say like
Over.
1.5 million views or almost 2 million views. So it was really like cool to see that
Yeah.
that they, you know, loved the
Yeah.
different genres we were doing.
Yeah, and as you transition to original artists, and you've got a couple of EPs out now, or stuff like that. So, what's that transition like, going from like being known for covers, even though you have your own original spin on them, to now trying to promote and sell your own original material? Like, that's going to be a massive like day and night change, right?
Yeah, definitely. We kind of just try and still do a little bit of covers here and there on our socials, and then we like to throw in some of our originals just so people can, learn more about us and hear our type of
So
music.
smart.
But we like yeah, but we like to initially connect with them over songs that are familiar, and they'd be like, "Well, hey, if you like our videos and our voices, here's one of ours. Maybe you like this one." And we kind of just try and be consistent when we have like a release coming up. We'll, throw a bunch of cool content out there, and I think the content itself is also really important. Getting people engaged not just by listening, but what they see, like in different videos and ways to grab their attention and things like that. Anything that's gonna grab their attention is something that we're gonna try and do. You know.
Yeah. And so, like, what on a day to day basis, kind of, what's Nashville life like for you guys as young singer songwriters? Like, what is life like in Nashville for y'all right now?
Well, we recently just opened up a songwriting venue. That's why I'm kind of wearing this beautiful
We're on the
work
clock.
shirt.
We're on the clock. I love it.
But yeah, we're continuing going to school. So every single day, or not every single day, but like
Should be every day.
every other day, I'll log in. We go to Berklee College of Music in Boston online. So we're taking songwriting there. We're taking guitar classes, music theory classes, and we're also working at the venue. It's called Round Here, Round, and then HEAR, and we have live music every single night. And sometimes we'll hop up there and play. And I also recently got a construction job, so we're kind of just we're
We're
all
doing it.
we're all doing it.
Man,
So
Nashville
We're
never
really-
changes, man. The first time this is a true story, I swear to God, this is probably 19, oh God, maybe it was 2000. It was around 99, 2000. First time I ever went to Nashville, I went to the Alabama Bar and Grill at the Opryland Mall. Opryland Mall. And Joe Nichols was bartending. So,
Are you serious?
Wow.
dead serious.
That's crazy.
So that's Nashville in a nutshell, right? You have to have like your 9 to 5 just to kind of feed your passion, right?
I mean, Joe Nichols says tequila makes your clothes fall off. So
That's
He
right,
sounds like
yeah.
he'd probably be a great bartender. He'd make him strong.
Yeah. Do you guys ever think about like obscure covers and stuff like that? Like just doing something obscure? Because I love how people will take an obscure cover and make their audience believe it's an original just from the originality of it, right? Because they haven't heard it, right?
Yeah, that's something that I feel like we'd be interested in doing. We like Joey said, we had that one viral pop song, and we used to do classic rock actually, like in the very beginning when we first started in music, like 10 and 13, like when we were young. We did like classic rock, like Led Zeppelin, Heart, Blondie, like all those.
When
like,
we were young, okay, first of all, you are young, okay? So
we
the
actually
current.
have a little bit, I guess, rock influence. So that's definitely something that would be cool in the future. Just take some crazy song you wouldn't expect and just
Yeah.
put it.
As somebody in a music or concert audience, I always enjoy hearing like an obscure cover or thinking it's an original song, and then the artist tells me it was a cover and who it was by, and I'm just like, no way. I love being tricked as a fan like that, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new single, and then I'm going to put both of you on the spot with a question. The new single is called "Stop Thinking." It came out in January. So tell us how the song came to be, and we're going to play it here in a little while as well for folks to hear it.
Yeah, the song is called Stop Thinking, and we wrote this with Bradley Collins, an amazing New York Times bestselling author. He has a way with words. He's amazing, and we're so grateful to have written this song with him. And at the time, we wrote it about one of my friends. She went through a breakup with this guy that she was like totally obsessed with, and she came to me and she's like, Juna, like, I don't know what to do to stop thinking about him. It's like everywhere I go, I feel like I see his truck pull up next to me and I think it's him, or everything we did together in this town is so small. Like, I just can't get him out of my head. And so I kind of took that idea and we wrote this song called Stop Thinking, where it's like the moment that you're with somebody and you break up, you don't ever know how you're going to move on. And when the time is that you're finally going to stop thinking, whether that's going to a different town, getting with somebody new, or just kind of reinventing yourself or whatever it is that you have to do to stop thinking about them.
Yeah, when we also wrote the song as well, we had that little like the violin part. So I kind of played that little riff on the guitar while she was playing the rhythm, part, and I kind of stuck and was like, that's pretty groovy.
It's a little bit like, it gives me like jazzy vibes, like jazzy country kind of vibes, like chill. I think it's an interesting feel.
I love when something small like that can take hold in a song, right? And then just kind of grow from there. And that's the incredible stuff about songwriting. Okay, so we're going to play Stop Thinking here in a little while, which will be the first time we've played the song on the show. But we're going to put these guys on the spot. So every single artist that we chat with every week live gets a pick of the week. And since we have two of y'all this week, each of you gets a pick of the week. So let me explain to you what pick of the week is. So pick of the week means that each of you gets to choose one song that we're going to play after your single, and it has to be from another artist. Now, it can either be a song that inspired you or a song from another artist friend that you want more, promotion or airplay on or whatever. Just something that's inspired you or something you want people to hear. And so it's always ladies first, sorry. So what is your pick of the week, Juna?
Okay, let's see. I would probably pick, I know this is probably played 100 times already every day, but I'd probably pick Tuesday Texas by Ella Langley.
This will be the third week in a row that we've played Tuesday Texas.
Really? Oh my gosh, I feel unoriginal.
No, it's the bop right now for sure. Like it's
no, that's my favorite. It's so good.
It is really good.
It's like a hit. It's just so good.
All right, Joey, what's your pick of the week?
I'd say I Gave Her the Moon by Kenny Whitmire.
Oh, okay. Kenny Whitmire, I Gave Her the Moon. Okay, so there are our picks of the week. I know one of those songs. I'm excited to hear the second one now because obviously we blind react these. Man, I appreciate you guys so much for coming on. Let me tell folks where folks can follow along with you. It's JunaNJoey.com. So exactly how you see it on your screen, but if you can't see, you're hearing this later. It's JUNA, the letter N, JOEY.com. And you're going to find everything you need to know about this guy and girl right there, from their concerts to their what they have coming up. So make sure you're following along with them there. The social medias are easy as well. The YouTube is Juna N Joey. Instagram is Juna N Joey. Facebook is Juna N Joey. X is Juna N Joey. It's all the same, all very uniform. You guys got lucky there. Yeah. Got really lucky.
It is. It's JUNA. I just kind of like to specify that because sometimes people kind of run with it.
Yeah, it's like tuna and Toey. We get a lot of names.
I think that's why you were able to get all these social medias, right? It was because of your first name. JUNA. Yes.
You don't see a lot of those.
That's right. I appreciate you guys for coming on, and we're going to get into the music. You guys have a good rest of your day. Get back on the clock.
Okay, we're going to go clock back in.
All right. You have a good one.
Take care, man.
Yep, bye-bye. All right, guys, we're going to get into the music. What a great, down-to-earth brother and sister duo. There it goes. All right, so we're going to play Stop Thinking here on Spotify from the one and only Juna N Joey. Stop Thinking on Tunesday Tuesday.
When I stop thinking that the blue F-150 next to me at the red light could be yours this time. And when I stop thinking that November 18th is just another day of the year, don't mean nothing no more. Ooh, you went and left me easily in your rear view. Ooh, never thought it'd be me getting over you, but it's over now and it's hard. Still thinking about you, baby. Take it easy, one day at a time. Hoping it gets easier with the time. Will it take me far? about you. Taking each day one day at a time, hoping it gets easier with the time. And will it take me finding someone new in a new town? Saying goodbye, is that when I stop thinking? Oh, is that when I stop thinking? Ooh, stop thinking.
All right, the single is Stop Thinking by Juna N Joey. We're going to get to Joey's pick of the week first. This is Kenny Whitmire. I've already forgotten the name of the song because I am old, and that's why I write this stuff down, y'all. Okay, that's why I do it. It's called I Gave Her the Moon. This is my first time hearing this song. Looking forward to it. Here it is.
Temperatures falling, they're calling for snow. Meanwhile in La Jolla, the sun's sinking low. She's got a smile on, she's happy and free. Salt in her hair, sand on her feet. I never hated California till it took her away. I gave her the moon, stars in the sky, 3-acre view, and my heart for life. If Tennessee had a coast, she wouldn't have run. What more could I do? I gave her the moon, she wanted the sun. You can't hear the waves way back here in these woods. I bet she would have stayed if only you could. Maybe I'm reaching for things I could blame for why all the fire burned out of those flames. God, I wish me in these mountains could still be enough. I gave her the moon, stars in the sky, 3-acre view, and my heart for life. If Tennessee had a coast, she wouldn't have run. What more could I do? I gave her the moon, she wanted the sun. Tide rolling in, I'd give anything to hold her again, but she wanted the sun. If Tennessee had a coast, she wouldn't have run. What more could I do? I gave her the moon, she wanted the sun. She wanted the sun.
All right, there is Joey's pick of the week. I Gave Her the Moon by Kenny Whitmire. And of course, for the third week in a row, we have Ella Langley choosing Texas. This is going to be Juna's pick of the week. Here it is. All right, that was Tunesday Tuesday number 79, featuring brother-sister duo Juna N Joey for the very first time here on the Boston Chris Show. And guys, make sure you're following along with everything those young people have going on. It's Juna, then the letter N, then JOEY.com. Altogether, JUNANJOEY.com. Y'all make sure you go follow along. And they are Juna N Joey on all social medias. Follow along on your favorite platform. And make sure you are spinning, streaming, requesting, and purchasing the brand new single, Stop Thinking. And guys, you don't have to go anywhere for long, because in less than 2 hours, 1 hour and a half, as a matter of fact, we will be back with episode number 80 with Texas blues legend and Texas tornado, Wes Jeans. Do not go anywhere.